Hey everyone, today I'd like to show you how to grow a pineapple plant from a pineapple that you would buy at the store. So this is just a simple store-bought pineapple. It was $1.50 from Aldi, pretty good price. And I'm going to start by cutting off the top of the pineapple. So I'm going to use a Hori knife to cut the top off. The Hori knife is a cutting and digging tool used in gardening. Both sides are sharpened, one is serrated, and I'm simply going to just cut the top of the pineapple off where the leaves meet the top of the fruit. So here we go, we're going to cut the top off. Alright, wasn't the cleanest cut, but I think it should do. The next step is going to be to remove, peel back a bunch of these lower leaves to expose kind of that fleshy core. So let's do that. So again, we're just removing these lower leaves until it seems like enough of that fleshy core is exposed. See, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to peel a few more back, and maybe just a couple more. Okay, I think that might be adequate at this point. So we have that fleshy core exposed, and now we're going to plant it. Alright, so I've prepared a soil mixture that's composed primarily of peat moss and some perlite, which are the white granules in there, and perlite provides drainage to the medium. So this is 2 parts peat moss to 1 part perlite, and I'm just going to plant this pineapple top probably about an inch or an inch and a half deep in the soil. Now, an alternative to that would be to place this in like a glass of water or something to initiate root formation, because this is where the roots are going to grow from, the bottom of this, the bottom of the top, if you will, of a pineapple. So the roots will form from the bottom. You could root them in water, but I've done this before and I directly planted it. And if you have a hot and humid environment to put it in, once it's potted, you should be able to achieve root formation just right by directly planting it into a pot. Alternatively, you could, like I said, place it in a glass of water to initiate root formation. So here we go. I'm going to plant it about 1 inch deep, 1.5 inches deep, and kind of compress the soil around the base. Now, since there's no roots, this is kind of flimsy. You could very easily knock it over, so you have to, exercise some degree of caution. And then I'm going to give it a thorough watering. And then we're going to put it in the greenhouse. Okay, now we're in the greenhouse. This is where I placed the newly planted pineapple. And I mentioned I have done this before, so on the right you see a much older and more mature and rooted pineapple, but I propagated the exact same way as I did the one on the left. But you can see the size comparison. It's grown quite a bit. I would say it's about a year old. Hasn't produced any fruits yet. I think it will take a few years for that to happen, but there we go. We have the planted, unrooted one on the left, and a mature year-old pineapple plant on the right. So thanks everyone for taking the time to watch this. If you want to support my channel, you can like and subscribe, or you could leave a comment. I'm especially interested in other methods that people are propagating plants in general, or any other videos that you recommend me to put on the Stony River channel. So thanks again, everyone.